Hello everybody and welcome back to Supermarket Simulator. Apologies for the week and a half or so between videos, but the game had quite a large update, as many of you will be aware, or if you're not, it had a large update. It actually brought multiplayer to the game, as well as a multi-save system and a few other bits and pieces as well. And unfortunately, that broke a lot of things. It broke the mods, first and foremost, but it broke a lot of things, and they've been patching things over like 6 continuous days. There was a new patch every single day just to put everything back together again. So I just wanted to wait that out until things had calmed down a little bit before continuing, but also I was waiting for some of the mods to update as well. Most of them are back. There are a few we're missing. We're missing store delivery now. So I have actually brought in a different mod called Flash Stock, which I actually featured in my mod showcase that I did a few weeks ago. And basically what that does is it means the restockers will be, they basically teleport the stock around at the beginning of the day only, not during like when we're open or anything like that. But at the beginning of the day only, they will teleport stock around. The reason I've decided to put that one in is A, it's one of the few ones that are actually working to help with restocking. But B, because we're going to end up with hundreds of boxes outside now, it will just help them clear this from the curb. Whereas before I would just get it straight away into the storeroom, so it was fine. It will just help them clear it from the curb a lot faster. And it'll get started each day a little bit quicker as well. So it's not too bad. So I've got that one to supplement the fact that I don't have store delivery. I also don't have permaday anymore, so it will get dark later. So we'll see it in this series for the first time in the dark. So we'll see what that's like. I think I might need a few more lights inside, but we'll judge that later on. I still have unrestricted placement. That has been updated, so I can still put my vegetables outside, which is what we're going to do today. I still have all of my products on the shelves as well, so all of that looks good as well. We have lost the mods that gave us extra stuff, like the chickens, so we could put 8 in here. It's back down to 4 with the chickens. It's the same with the toilet paper, so we're going to have Toilet Paper Island. We're going to have to resurrect it from earlier on in the series, and we're going to have Toilet Paper Island. Well, Toilet Paper and Kitchen Towel Island it will be. And that's going to go about there somewhere. But we have to rectify that. At the moment, these still have 4 on the shelves, even though you can only fit 2 on. That's just because they were already there before the mod broke. As soon as people buy those, that'll go back down to 2. So we'll only get 2, and they face the wrong way again, which is a shame. It's the same with the potatoes as well. So, yeah, a bit unfortunate with those, but that's the way it rolls. So, we are ready, though, to continue on with what we're doing. So today's plan. I bought the expansion up there, as I said we were going to do. We're going to put games up there. So I've changed the books for games. So we're going to put games up there. So that's that gaming corner. So we're going to have that up there. We're going to move our vegetables outside and put them over there. I think I want to move these scales and either put them here for now, although we might end up with an extra shelf, who knows, later on. But put them here for now. They could always move over here if we need the space for something else. And then I want 2 more self-checkouts as well. So I want to put another self-checkout there and maybe one there or something, just to deal with the flow of people over here, because sometimes they can queue a little bit to about here somewhere. It just gets a bit messy, so I want some extras over there just to make sure that everybody is able to get served. So we're going to start by decorating over there, which we still have some stuff. We'll need another box of floor. We do have another light down there, would be handy. As I say, it's because it's going to get dark in here, we're actually going to see what our lights are doing for the first time in the series. And I have a feeling we will not have enough of them. We need some more paint as well. Right, at the end of the previous video, I can't remember. I think I might have had my PC just here. Honestly, it's been about 2.5 weeks for me, maybe a bit more, since I last recorded. Whenever the update was, it was just before that. It was like on the day, actually. No, I'd recorded in the morning, so on the day of the last update, so it's like the 8th of October or something. I think I had the PC here, but I ended up moving it to here, just because when I'm standing here, so I'm serving, I can then just glance over at it like that. I mean, it was handy when it was color-coded, but even if it's not color-coded, it's still pretty handy just to have it like that, isn't it? So I can still see it from here and then just do what I need to do and serve some more, do what I need to do. So it's kind of like that. It does clip through the wall purposely so that we can fit it in there, but I think it still kind of looks like a desk. So I think that fits quite nicely on there. Right, actually, I need to buy something, don't we? I wasn't just showing you it's moved. I need to buy one of those and one of those. And hopefully that should do us. Although actually, I think we're going to need more floor, aren't we? Because annoyingly, there's that thin strip of floor. Now, we could cover that over. I think I'm going to buy another one. We could just cover it over with a shelf. And it would be absolutely fine. But we'll get another one. We'll do it properly. There we go. We'll put the spare. We'll just chuck it up here with our other spare boxes. Right. So that looks good. We'll put the paint over here as well, since we're not going to use them again. I could just get rid of them, really. You know what? We're not going to use them again. I am just going to get rid of them. We'll just throw them away. We're not going to use those ever again, I don't think. Because we're not going to be taking any more expansions or anything. We're on the road to the end now. So we're not going to be expanding again, so that is it. So we'll just throw those away. Right, so that's done up there. I could get those licenses now for the new stuff, but I think we'll do that in a moment. We'll just put these vegetables outside. Let me see how this looks out here. We might need to just shift everything up slightly to the left, but we'll see how it looks. Fortunately, I can't see where the edge of that is on the right there, so I think it's somewhere around there. That doesn't look too bad. So you leave like a little bit of window either side. It's not that bad, actually. That's pretty even. I think we'll leave it like that. That's actually reasonably even. I was thinking about starting it on that pane there, which we could do, but it doesn't look too bad. It's all under the awning as well, which is quite nice. I think we'll just leave it like that. That looks okay. So we've got our fruit and vegetables outside. I thought he was going to go and steal something then. What is he doing? We're not open yet. Right, let's move these things. So we've got all of this space now. So what I am either... I think we've got another snack license to come. I'm pretty certain we have. I don't know if we've got enough shelving here or not. So we could end up with just some on the end, which is why this might not be a forever placement of these, but they could always be placed over there, if necessary. But for now, we'll have them here. And we'll see. We could also get a little bit busy over here. With people queuing. But it probably will if I do this. There's going to be a lot of people here queuing, isn't there? We'll see how that goes. If it gets too busy in this section, we'll move those. I have a feeling we're going to get people everywhere just here. And it's going to look a bit messy. Right, let's move these over... out of the way, please. Let's move these over here. Now we can... clip that all the way through, because we don't need... I don't even know why the box is so wide, to be honest with you. Because they always come in from this side. They can do their thing and then leave. They don't need to have, like, a huge square. We can have that like that. Squeeze these ones right over. Because we can. Something like that. It's a bit tight in there, but it's now got room for 2 more, which I think that's the right thing to do. Right. Furniture. So I'm going to need 1 of each, I believe, aren't we? Let's just get the normal one for now. Just make sure we fit these in nicely. Yeah, I could have one opposite that, can't we? Yeah, we'll do that. So let's get the mirrored one as well then. Okay, that's our self-checkout section complete then. So you can come down here, do your self-checkout. Unfortunately, once you come down here, you can't really get out. I've not really left much room. They will manage that. It is a bit of a squeeze, isn't it? We may rejig that over time. Because they could come... Actually, they can come all the way up to this doorway, really, can't they? So we could give them a little bit of extra room. We'll leave it like that for now. If it looks crazy later on, we'll move them. Right, so now I need to get those licenses then. So let's get the licenses for these. I think I'm going to get both of them. So we've got this one here, and we've got this one here. Only leaves us with $5,000, but luckily we are fully stocked, so we should be okay with that. Let's just turn off the restockers, because I don't want them doing anything with these while we place them on. Now I do need some shelving. What should we get for up here? What would look good? We need to move this as well, so it sticks out now. I think we'll just go with two normal shelves for now and see how we fill them up. I did see while I was getting the games to replace the books, which is from a different pack, but while I was doing that, there is, because there's all these more product mods, and you can get more products, basically. It gives you different licenses and all that kind of stuff, but you can replace all the products in the game, actually. And somebody's made a mod that turns it into a game shop. So everything is a game. Everything's a different video game. Everything, you can have different consoles for sale, so you could have PS5 and Xboxes for sale. You can have PCs possibly as well for sale on your shelves. So you can turn this into a game shop instead of a supermarket. I thought that was a really, really cool mod, actually. Because that really changes the game as well. You know, if you were bored of just doing the supermarket stuff, you could just open up a brand new style of shop. And you could just have your own game shop instead. Don't think that... It might still work, I don't know. And you might need to be updated with everything else. Right, so let's buy these games then. So we'll get 2 of each, as usual. Now, really, I should be buying these in platform order, really, because it's going to get confusing, but that's fine. That's all we've got anyway. We've not got that many of them. Do with some more, but that'll be fine. Right. We'll take Mario Kart 8. That can go up here. Now, what else have we got? Got any more Switch games? We have Mario Odyssey. That can go just below. Alright, what else have we got? Any more? We do. Oh, actually, we've got another one as well. Okay, so that could be like Nintendo. The whole thing could be Nintendo then, can't it? Got Fatal Frame. I'm going to put that down there. I think the other one's a Zelda game, isn't it? I think that'll catch people's eye a little bit more on that middle shelf. It's a bit brighter coloured. Not that they shop that way. That just looks a little bit better, doesn't it? There you go. That's Nintendo then. Then what else have we got? We've got Xbox. We've got 1, 2. We've got 2 Xbox games only. What's underneath there? That's another PS5 game. We've only got 2 for Xbox, but we can merge that with Steam, of course. We'll take Madison. Put Madison up here. Then we could take... we'll throw Supermarket Simulator down there. I suppose this could be updated now, couldn't it? Because that is available for console. So we could get the Xbox version of that now. We'll take Microsoft Flight Sim. Is that it? Unfortunately, that's it for those, isn't it? They could do with a smaller shelf. And everything else... Oh no, there's a PC game here. Perfect. Alright, that's perfect then. So we can do Xbox and PC. pretty sure I did this in Series 1, because I used the exact pack that I'm using now. There we go. So that's those sorted. So we just need the PS5 games. So we'll grab GTA. Right down there. What else have we got? Red Dead. Right down there. Elden Ring. Right down there. Is that it? Nope, we've got Baldur's Gate. That can go down there. Right. I think that's it for them, isn't it? I think that's all of the... Make sure we have got them all before we... Yeah, that's all of them. Right, we'll leave those there. So we need another shelf then for our PlayStation. Have we got 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, we do. So we'll get another same shelf again, probably, and put it in the window. Furniture's one of those. Grab this. I think we'll put that something like that there. So we've got our full gaming section. All right, now how central is this? I'd like this in the center, really, of this little room. And then that's fine where it is. I'd like to line this up with it, though. Possible. It's a bit difficult to do. Something like that. Actually, if we'll... I tell you what we'll do. Just have it like that there, and then we'll move this one slightly over so that it's in line with that as well. There we go. Good. Right. Put all of these on them. We'll give Rockstar its own 2 shelves. Good. Right, we'll leave these boxes here because the restockers should deal with those. So let's just set some prices. And these are all going to be really cheap because the game thinks they're books. So we're basically giving video games away. We're very charitable. $6 for that. 10... I guess we'll just go stick it on 10.20 for that. 8, we'll stick it on 8 for that. 9.84, we'll go 9.85. 11.35. We'll go 9.70 for that. Can you imagine getting some of these? I mean, some of them are quite old now because the pack's quite old, but still. The only one that's kind of similarly priced to its real-life counterpart would be Supermarket Simulator, isn't it? Which is, I think, what, 16 now? But that's not, that can't be far off what it was early access. I guess you could pick some of these up in a sale for this now. But they're still quite cheap. 12.10. 10.10. And finally, we'll go 11 with this, actually. I feel Red Dead 2, which is actually my personal favorite game ever. I think Red Dead 2 can sell for 11. Right, now I need to move. I need to move these potatoes because they're kind of... I mean, they're not bad, actually. It doesn't look too bad, but it looks odd from here, doesn't it? So we need to move these. So I think we need to move everything along slightly. So if we do... We will move some of this stuff around anyway, because we've got cleaning products coming in the next video. We're going to do cleaning products, and we're going to move all of these around as well to have our toilet paper and kitchen towel island once we get all of that. So we're going to move that stuff around anyway. So a lot of this is actually subject to change. So we'll just slide it up for now. And we'll rejig it later. So it doesn't look too bad, actually. That's not bad anyway at the back end there. Yeah, I think it's fine. So what else do I need to do? I need to put these on the shelves in here. It doesn't really matter. I think I'll put games here, though. These can all just have one slot because they're all little boxes. The only thing I'm now going to have a problem with, of course, is reaching that top shelf because I can't float anymore. I've lost my superpowers, so I can't actually float up there like I used to. Hang on, I've got stuck here. Took a wrong turn. Yeah, so I can't float up there like I used to do. So reaching the top shelf is not as simple as it once was. I'm sure we'll figure it out. Not that we have to do it very often. Literally, this is pretty much the only time I do it, to be honest. And then it's down to the restockers after that. Right, I am fully stocked. Let's just turn them back on, otherwise I will forget. And then I think we will open up. So, management, hiring. If you hear a bit of rustling, that's because they'll be moving super quick. I'm not sure if they will or not for those boxes, to be honest. Nope, they are. So you hear that noise there? That's because they have just rapidly... Oh, they're restocking, look. So this is what they'll do every single morning now. They'll just be really quick about it, and they're just grabbing everything. Just being super quick about it, and have now restocked our games fully. Made quite a good job of it as well. So that basically I've got that just because we don't have the deliver straight to storage anymore. Why are they now restocking stuff they weren't restocking before? How weird. Like, they had finished. They had stopped completely. They're like, nope, there's no more things need restocking. And now they've decided to return to work and actually restock some stuff. Whatever. Okay, well, we'll let them do it. Basically, they're going to do this every morning, though. They don't do it while you're open, and they'll only do it, until you open, basically. They'll only do this. The only reason I've got that is because I no longer have the store delivery, so we can't get our boxes put straight into storage. So by the end of today, even, because I'm ordering through the day, we could end up with 50, 60 boxes outside. First thing in the morning, I could order 100 boxes by this stage of the game. So we'd have nothing but boxes outside, so I'd rather they just get them in there. And we'll take advantage of the quick restock in the morning. Right, so I think we're ready to go then. Are we a potato shy over there? Did I never replace a potato there? I guess I never replaced it because I used it for something else. I had some oil over there briefly, didn't we? I'll leave it for now. We'll see how we go. Right, I think then let's open and see how we go today. So we need to earn some money because we're down to $3,708. So it will get dark today because I'm no longer running the permaday mod, so look out for that. Unfortunately, these lights still don't work, I've noticed. I can't believe that, really. Like, the ones outside your shop work fine, and these ones up here shine down as well. Why are these lights not functional? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, the game has been out for a long time now. You would think that they would be functional lights, but they're not. And it doesn't matter what you do either. You can't buy like an extra... I did think, actually. Oh, I wonder if you could buy an extra switch. Nope. You can't buy any new light switches or anything. I mean, with the unrestricted placement, we could add some of these circular lights outside to light it up a bit better, but... whether that's worth it or not, I don't know. Probably not. So yeah, in the next video then, we will do the next license over here, which is the cleaning license, and we'll have to have a big rejig around here, because obviously that can no longer stay where it is, because we'll just start running out of toilet paper constantly. So I'm going to have that in the middle here. We'll move some other bits and pieces around. I think we only get 4 items. So I think what I'm thinking is, I think we get one more. I think we mostly get kitchen towel. But what we also get some washing stuff, I think. Pretty sure we do. Let's just have a look. Pretty sure. Where is it? Here. So we get some toothpaste, I think. Yeah, we get toothpaste, 2 lots of 1 toilet paper, 1 paper towel, and then we get some laundry soap. So we only get 4 things over there. So I think with a small a small rearrange over there, just to fit all that stuff in. We've probably got a few too many shelves over there. But the next one after that will be alcohol, so we may need to shift around the alcohol a little bit anyway. So I'm not sure we'll have enough space for it. Well, we don't over there currently. Right, 1 cent change, thank you. That's now on the wrong screen. I wonder if I can read this from here, or if it even is going to live update for us. Let's have a look. Will that now live update? Now, unfortunately, the games, of course, are going to be top of that list because we don't have any of those. I wonder if it's worth just clearing these through a little bit. So they're no longer top of the list here. Let's just clear through those. There we go. Sorry about that. I was on my PC. That's $20.05. Thank you. Yeah, I like this here. I think this should actually become part of the checkout. I think I was mentioning that in the previous video, wasn't I? How it would be good if this was integrated into this screen or that screen, but probably this screen. And that's what drew me after that video when I was just having a bit of a shift around and doing some other bits and pieces, earning some stuff. What I thought then is, oh, I wonder if I try it there. And actually, I think I prefer it there. So here it was blocking, wasn't it? It was blocking our view a little bit. Kept having to turn around away from your customers as well. Much prefer it where it is. 74 and 3, thank you. Quite busy again. We're still running our sale. I believe we're still at the same thing. Now, I did put the discount helper is back. Yeah, we're still at 5% everywhere. Make sure that was the case. But yeah, that discount helper is back, but we don't really need it anymore because I'm not planning on changing. Apart from maybe on the final day where we may run a closing down sale. 118 and 12, thank you. $15.47. Thank you very much. $144.20, thank you. Still buying a lot of stuff, I see. All right. $18.55. Thank you, sir. It should be starting to get dark now. You notice how it's starting to go purple in store? That's the sun setting. I mean, many of you will be aware of this anyway, playing the game yourselves, or seeing other people play it. But yeah, you can see it starting to go a little bit darker than it's ever gone in this series before. Which doesn't make sense, really, does it? You would think the kind of light that we normally have in store would be the light that you would get at the end of the day. So when it's dark outside, my really bright bulbs should make it really bright in here and have less of an effect in the day. But they actually have more of an effect in the day, and inside just gets darker and darker and darker. And now we're getting towards the point where I think we are going to need some more lights in here, aren't we? It's not bad. It just feels a bit dreary in here, doesn't it? It doesn't look like the kind of place that would, if you were walking by, you think, oh, it looks a bit dark in there. Not a nice supermarket to go into. Oh, done it again. 79. For some reason, I keep pressing stuff the wrong way around. 34. And 77. So it still feels like there's a lot of people doing their shopping, doesn't it? If you look around, we've barely stopped here. And there's a lot of people still going around doing their shop. So I think we've had quite a busy day here. I've not had a moment where somebody's not come to sort of join the queue, really, since we started. Couldn't find clementine. Okay, so we've sold out of fruit. I should have kept better track of that. That's not actually updating without me going to it either. We've sold out of some stuff, although we've probably got plenty of that on the shelves. It's probably more of a restocking thing. I think it's just because we're so busy now. Let's have a look. How's it going over here? Because I never actually had a look. So it's a reasonable queue, isn't it? So they do walk all the way back out again, or one of them squeeze through, but generally, oh, they do squeeze through the gaps. Whoa, sir, you can't do that. You can't cut like that. There's an orderly queue. You can't just walk through. You're very rude, sir. Very rude. Yeah, I'm looking at you. You're very rude. Everybody that's watching this video around the world right now thinks you're very rude for cutting in like that. We shall bar you from the supermarket. Can you believe it? The cheek of that. Just walking through the middle. Pretending that he's queued all that time. Unbelievable. 170, 12. $7.10. Thank you. This could be our final customer. Everybody else... Oh no, one more here. But everybody else, I think, is at the self-checkouts. 49. And 141 and 6 cents. Thank you, sir. They're just finishing off here. Actually, there's still somebody queuing there. Right, I'm going to close anyway. They can all go to the self-checkout. See how dark it is in here? Oh, I hate this. I want my permaday mod back. It doesn't look good, does it? It doesn't look like a supermarket at night. Like, the outside, I don't mind so much. It doesn't look too bad out there. I'm okay with that. It's atmospheric. Sadly, though, you know when you've expanded like this, see what I mean about our lights? Because these lights don't work, look how dark that is. It'd be so much better if those lit up. But yeah, inside, I just don't like how dark it is. I mean, we need a light over there anyway, obviously, because we didn't even place one. So let's go and place that now. We also need a sign for over here. But yeah, we're going to need a lot more lights, I think. So I'm going to need to probably... at least another light per aisle, I think. So we're probably going to have to go in the middle of each one. We're probably going to have to go with another light. Just to try and get it bright enough in here to look half decent. It also shows up the ceiling, doesn't it? You see all those swirls? Really shows up the ceiling when it's dark. Alright, but we'll sort that next time. I think these are the last two. So what do we think we did today then? It's got to be 140 customers at least today. We're back up to over $20,000. Having started on, what was it? 3 to 4 or something like that once we'd bought the games and stuff. Go on, sir. Please get that through. Thank you. We're all waiting to go home. Right, that will do that then. So let's skip to the next day. So how did we do? 162 customers. It wasn't 140, it was 162. That's why we were so busy at the checkout. We didn't get a moment's breath. because we were serving 162 customers. And no wonder we sold out of quite a lot of stuff. That's a lot of customers to come through the store. That really is. That's a lot of customers coming through the store. Especially with it being such a small store. See, now the restockers will have no problem getting through all the stock here of everything. So they'll sort that. And then I'll do a restock and also gain us a little bit more money between the videos. Just so we can get cracked on with the next lot of licenses in the next episode. So next time we're going to be doing all of this area. So we're going to finish off this area and prepare ourselves to get more alcohol, because I don't think I have enough spots for it. So we need to prepare that. I mean, it could go here. We have got space here. We could use that as alcohol bleed over. A weird thing to have your condiments on this aisle. We'll figure that out as well. So we'll do the cleaning and we'll do the alcohol probably next time. And then we'll be very close to the end. Let's have a look. So yeah, we'll get that done. And then the alcohol we can't get till level 90 anyway, but we can prepare the area. So we'll get this one, and if we've done well with money, we might get one of the others. We will see. Let them just continue doing what they're doing. Right. So if you have enjoyed this video, make sure you leave it a like. Consider subscribing to and joining the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you for another video very soon.